Lunatics, we're asking the question today, how is CZ Binance going to help the Luna Classic price recovery? And we're going to kick it off. It's not what you think, by the way. There's a lot at work right now, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to look at it. And then hopefully by the end of this, you're going to know CZ Binance has your back, for better or worse. So here we go. First, this is an article, and this is a reminder from yesterday when we had the conversation about CZ Binance. We saw our $3 million investment back in 2018 turning into $1.6 billion at the 2021 Terra peak, then down to close to zero in 2022. Until today, the Luna tokens we receive will still sit on the address we originally received them on, never moved and never sold. Now, what he's telling you right now is that he is interested in diamond handing this in order to help hold whatever floor there is right now. And of course, at a $3 million investment in 2018, they still have some value. There's still value. It's not zero, but there is a lot under the hood here, and there's a lot at work, a lot of moving parts. What does CZ Binance have to say about it? It looks like he's willing to continue holding on to these tokens, and he's helping by initiating the burn. 2.65 billion were burned in the last batch. Now, that's not a lot. Listen, it's not a lot, but it is more than anybody else is doing at this point. Now, that is not something that I think really matters in the long term. What matters in the long term is getting USTC and Luna Classic repegged to create a burn in some kind of fashion through that pairing. But we'll see if CZ continues to do that. Now, the next thing is, this is coming off of Binance feed. So I'm telling you right now, this is how much CZ is supporting. The information that's coming out right now is coming through the Binance feed. How close and how tight is Binance to the pulse of Luna Classic right now? So close that they're the ones breaking the news. This just broke a few hours ago. Over the past several months, much has been achieved when updating the blockchain. However, due to recent events where the L1 task force has been blackmailed and has had sensitive personal information released to the public without their consent, with a heavy heart, Frag and LUNC Army have resigned effective immediately. That's not great. That shows the pettiness and the scumbaggery of a lot of these low rent investors, crybabies, weak minds that are attacking the people who are trying to build for them. Not a good look, but we will survive. Again, this is being supported, and this comes on. The attacks are not being supported, but the news is being supported by Binance. The next step here is surplus Q2 funding will be sent back to the community pool. Q3 funding allocated for LUNC Army and Frag will be sent back to the community pool. Vin, Z, Gevik, and Superman will remain on for Q3. Remember, we just picked Superman back up. He came on for Q3. That is a big deal. The main point of contact for the L1 task force of the community will be Vin. Please contact Vin with any questions related to the L1 task force. Now, that is a big move, a big thing, but guess what? Supported by Binance. And listen, we might even hear rumors that somebody from Binance might be applying for a position in the L1 task force. So let that sink in for just a little while. Now let's move on here. Terra Luna implements a major network upgrade. Now, guys, this was the update. Producing blocks validated completed work to 2.4 network upgrade. Now, the proposal for the just completed Terra blockchain upgrade passed governance, and this was the Phoenix software upgrade. And guess what? This was a big upgrade that, Binance has announced that they're supporting. CZ Binance is still in support of everything that's going on. So CZ Binance is your guy. He's got your back. No matter what the drama is that's unfolding with Binance across the world right now, he soldiers on, and he supports the Luna Classic Army. So are you going to support him? That's going to be one of the questions. Now let's check price action. The price action right now has not really been that bad considering the news that's coming out. Now, when I zoom in here, you can look at my oscillator down here. I've got a new oscillator called KCB. See how it's turning green right here? That green means that price go up. So what we did get though, and I should point that out, is we got a buy signal over here and we got a sell signal up here. There's a little green or a little red arrow right there telling you that you should sell. Has not flipped green again, but you can see again down here my green oscillator, and I'm using SR channel. So my green oscillator here is starting to warm up, telling me that it's gonna be buy time again. And you can see over here red. When it starts to get a little bit red, it probably means it's time to sell down. When it gets a little bit green, it's probably going to be pumping back up. So to catch the signals here, then it is a good one. KCB, if you want to check that out. Now, if you don't, no worries, because I'm here to tell you exactly what's getting ready to happen, because I'm always right. So what I do anticipate and what I do think is that this run up here to 9,700, this really gives me the feeling and the impression that we're about to head on a little bit of a run. Now, I don't know if it's going to be sustained. This downward pressure does feel bad, but it got bought up down here at the bottom of this channel right here at 88. So that would trigger, normally it would trigger a reversal. And I'm going to say that because look at this trend line that we talked about the other day. That trend line is still intact until it's not intact. And that would mean that we're on our way up. Now, it's not a parallel channel that we're going through. It's really kind of breaking outward and upward. So that's a pretty good sign so far. Now, will that maintain? I don't know if that's going to maintain, but we did have a breakout off of this. Let's see if we continue to have that run. I do think that the run will continue. Right now, the volume is down to 31 million a day, but the market cap is up. People are still interested in holding a little bit. We're still 14.5% staking. Huge number, 154 million market cap on USTC and 23 million in volume, and no significant proposals coming up. And look, when there's no significant proposals, that's actually good, because then the team gets to put their head down and they get to work. So now, this is just news that's been breaking here about what's going on with LUNC Burn Army and Frag Verdict. So guys, very important to recognize the signs, and the signs are the CZ Binance does have your back, and he will support you all the way to the end. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell to be notified of future content, and leave a comment down below that helps to trend and send the video. This is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you again